Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Annie, and today I am playing a game called Vacant. This is a short narrative pixel horror game in which you are filming a ghost hunting show. It sounds really interesting. It sounds like something I would want to do regularly because I love spooky things and ghost hunting videos and everything. But let's just get into it and see what it's about. Hi there. You mind stopping for a bit? I need to catch my breath. Yep, sure thing. Thanks. It's a lot further than I'm used to hiking. What? Oh. So it's a pretty long hike. Yeah, there used to be a road when the lodge was still operating, but it's all overgrown now. Thanks again for filling in. I know hiking isn't in your usual job description. You said your usual camera guy is sick? Why is he sick? Yeah, it's awful timing. I just really need to get this episode taped this week. The 10th anniversary is coming up and I want to post the video that day. I get it. And none of the big ghost hunting channels have filmed here yet. It'll be totally new content. Is there a reason why they haven't filmed there? Because it's too haunted? It's actually haunted? Too hard to get to, huh? Yeah, the whole hiking for hours thing keeps most people away. But it's gonna be so worth it once we're there. Sounds pretty good for a 5-year anniversary. It could be a really big deal if I do this right. Like, catapult the channel and full-time kind of big. I hope it works out. Me too. Okay, I'm good. Let's go. We should be close by now. What happens if I just leave? I can't leave. Okay. Okay, so they don't know each other, at least well. She's just filling in for the camera guy. No trespassing. Nice! This is it! And we made it before it's completely dark, too. So, like, are we climbing that fence? We shouldn't need to. There's supposed to be a hole in the fence where we can get through somewhere around here. Okay, let's go. Is this the hole? Danger, keep out, condemned. Is this gonna be like a hallucination sort of thing? Because there's toxic chemicals? Okay. Yeah, that is plenty big enough. Wow, you really can just walk right in, huh? You'd think they'd have security or something. After what happened. Right? But I think it's just too far out to bother. They had some guards for a couple years, but I guess that just stopped being worth it. Yeah, I mean, if it's at like an old abandoned place, I don't know that guards are worth it unless people are like seriously getting hurt, but then you should just patch up the hole in the fence. It just feels like someone should be here to make sure that we're here to film and not like ritually kill ourselves. Is this foreshadowing or backshadowing? Whatever the term is. Is that what you think happened to them? I don't know. I mean, no one knows, right? Yeah, well, let's go see it for ourselves, huh? Can't leave. Okay, let's go. What's that? Lake? Graffiti? Wow, look at it. Okay, we should start filming now. I want to get first reactions to everything. Sure. Let me get the camera out. All right, so how exactly do you want this to work? Basically, we film as we walk around. I have a ton of research notes, so I'll talk about things as they come up. You said you haven't done any sort of ghost hunting before, right? Right. Okay, well, feel free to talk on camera if you want, or ask me questions or whatever. Just make sure you get footage of anything good. Or creepy. Got it. Okay, great. I want to do the episode intro out here first before we head inside. Sounds good. You ready now? Yeah! Okay. Okay, then. And we're recording. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to another ghost hunt. Should I start a ghost hunting channel? I need to look up haunted places around where I live. Maybe I'll do a couple videos on that. That might be fun. I don't know that I go to abandoned places at night though. If you're new to the channel, I'm Priya, and I'd like to explore weird, haunted places and try to find proof of the supernatural. Also, if you're new to the channel, holy crap, you've chosen a wild place to start. For this episode, we've made it to a place that you are not going to believe until you see it. Tonight, we're going to be staying overnight at the Masthill Lodge. Yes, that Masthill Lodge. In case this is somehow the first you're hearing of it, get ready because it's the site of one of the strangest unsolved mysteries of our time. What really happened to the 54 people who came to this isolated place in the woods 10 years ago? So they're doing the whole drink the Kool-Aid thing theory, I guess. It's the Masthill Lodge, as so many people claimed, genuinely cursed. Or is it simply an ordinary building with a tragic past? Unfortunately, Raul couldn't be here today, but we have someone new joining us instead. This is Elena Jong, behind the camera. Hi. How are you feeling about staying here overnight? I don't know if this was part of the deal. A little nervous. We had to hike a couple miles in here and there's literally no one else around. So it sounds like we might get murdered because it's the perfect place to murder someone. I don't think I've ever seen a place this empty before. Yeah, it's not so easy to get to. So what could have possibly brought those people to an abandoned building in the middle of nowhere? Let's find some answers. Got all that? Yep, looked great. Perfect. All right, let's head into the lodge. All right, let's go. This is cool so far. We're getting some backstory, and there's satanic symbol. Seems appropriate. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of this sort of thing. Make sure to film anything that looks particularly creepy. I don't think there's a specific button for me to film anything, so I'm gonna walk around. Go away. So, before we head inside, let me explain a little thing about the history of the lodge. You probably know about the Masthill disappearances as they came to be known, but weird things were happening years before any of that. First off, it's a strange place to build a hotel out in the middle of the woods, miles from the nearest town. The Masthill Lodge opened 15 years ago, branding itself as a place for people really looking to get away from it all. They had hiking trails, swimming and boating down the lake, outdoorsy stuff for people to get out in nature without the effort of camping. So it doesn't sound weird to me that they would build it all the way out here if that's what they were marketing, like a place to get away from the bustling city and everything. But it was quickly plagued with a series of misfortunes and tragedies. Just a few months after opening, an employee on the night shift went missing. 2 guests at 2 separate times suffered medical emergencies and died waiting for an ambulance to make a long drive from the nearest hospital. And then they should just build a hospital closer then. But I guess the mystery is why they... Anyway. And then finally, a guest disappeared in broad daylight. The lodge limped on for a couple months after that, but eventually shuttered just 2 years after it opened. It's too far away from anything to be of any real use, so it's just stayed here, empty. Unused except for local teens come here to drink and scare each other. I so wish. Like in movies and TVs and everything, they always talk about people going to abandoned places and drinking and stuff. When I was a teenager, and I mean like a teenager, like under 18, I never did any of that stuff. Like, I don't know. It would have been fun. I mean, part of the thing was I still have never found a single person who's willing to do a Ouija board with me, which is probably a good thing, because if they are real, then I don't want to open that door. But it's so surprising, like these abandoned places and everything, anything that's kind of spooky and haunted and stuff, I've always had a fascination for and wanted to go explore. But I've never been to an abandoned place, never done anything like that before. Hill. 10 years ago. With that, let's see what's waiting for us inside. Let's go. Masthill. Wow, look at all this. We're really inside. This is crazy. Okay, so first impressions. Obviously, there's a lot of debris about, but it's not in terrible shape. Some junk from people coming up here drinking and breaking things, right? So 10 years ago. This place has been sitting empty for a couple years since the lodge closed. I hear, like, background noise. I don't know. You hear that banging? I think someone's in here with us. Hardly anyone knows about it. Remember, just some unfinished building in the middle of nowhere. Until the locals nearby town started getting odd requests. People are coming into town and asking to be driven up here. Dozens of people over just a few days coming up to this abandoned building. Rumors spread, some local paper runs an article about it, and a bigger paper takes notice. A reporter comes up and finds 54 people camping out up here, right in this building. They're thinking it's some weird hippie commune thing, right? I also just finished Stranger Things Season 2, Volume 1. So I'm also getting flashbacks to like that, like the hive mind and stuff like that. All of these like different theories and like sci-fi things that could be happening are swirling around in my mind right now. Okay. Except that none of the people they interview are able to explain why they're here. None of the people know each other. None of them have any reason to know that Masthill Lodge even exists. The most of any of them can articulate is that they just felt that they had to be here. They dropped their lives, their jobs, everything to come to this empty building that none of them have heard of before. So why the hell are they here? So the reporter comes back the following day, and every single one of those 54 people have vanished. They've left everything behind, like food literally left half-eaten on plates, just gone. And not a single one of them has ever been found. What's that thing from like Jamestown? Croatoan or something like that that was written on the tree? They just disappeared. Whole town just disappeared. And now we're here. Maybe it's like that. There are plenty of theories and very few answers. Yeah, I've given like 10 theories since the start of this video, so. Were these people caught up in a weird supernatural phenomenon? A cult that committed mass suicide out in the woods where no one will ever find them? Or maybe something else we can't even comprehend? I don't know. I don't think you could pull off mass suicide with like 50 people and never find a single one of them. That just seems a little too crazy, but maybe it's happened before. I don't know what we're gonna find here, but it's gonna be unbelievable. So whether it's the ghosts of the guests who tragically died here, the spirits of those who have disappeared, or whatever anomaly has caused 54 people to converge on the spot 10 years ago, are you ready to learn what secrets this place hides? I'm ready. Got all that? Yeah, that was really good. That was really good, if I do say so myself. Thanks. Let's take a look around to see what else we find. I'll get the EMF meter out in case any activity starts. Die. All right, let's not go that way. Wait, should we go first? It. Find me. Past kill. No one is actually killed here though, right? Well, not as far as we know. According to the info that was made public, there was no signs of blood or anything indicating a struggle. No bodies, obviously. At the EMF meter, D's nuts! That was so funny. Alright, die. I think this was the dining room. This was where one of the guests passed away after suffering a stroke, a man named Paul. Right at one of these tables, okay? Is Paul still here with us? We'd really like to speak with you if so. Can you give us a sign that you're here? You can make this EMF meter go off or tap me on the shoulder or something. Well, not getting anything here right now. I wonder what that noise is. Somewhat smashed up a table and tried to burn it? Seems pretty dangerous. Okay, I also just realized that if this place has a history of people coming here and just vanishing and disappearing without a trace, like, why would you want to come here by yourself? I mean, I know you have the camcorder, but that can reasonably disappear. I mean, what if it's like a backrooms alternate dimension situation where you're not going to get out? It seems like a really stupid idea. And then to spend the night? I mean, okay. That seems pretty dangerous. Yeah, that's really weird. There's like photographs in here too. See that? Yeah. God, that's so weird. They're too burned to tell what they're of. This is weird. It's not really like the other graffiti. Yeah, people put weird shit in places like this. Find me below. Below as in hell or below as in like a lower floor? 'Tis the question. Also, the smiley faces everywhere is really creepy. There's been food rotting into here for years. I don't want to know about it. I can't believe there's so much stuff left in here. Like, it's pretty gross now, but it's all solid kitchen equipment. Too much trouble to get it back down, I guess. Maybe the people who are missing use it. So this was the kitchen back when the lodge was still operating. People who came up here, the ones who disappeared, they were here for a few days, right? So what did they eat? The reporter who saw them said some of them were cooking on campfires outside. There wouldn't have been power for the fridge or stoves or anything, so... Or was there? Maybe they knew. Maybe they knew they wouldn't be here for long? Good question. I don't know. No one really knows if they were planning to stay here long term or what. Doesn't seem like they knew. Oops. Muffled crash from the left. Huh? That in the kitchen? Should we go back into the kitchen? I'll go back into the kitchen. Those flies buzzing? Holy crap, look at this. These fell off. Or something pushed these over. Did whoever moved these give us another sign? What if it's not paranormal, honey? Are you one of the guests who died here? We're just here to look around. All right, well, we should leave one of the night vision cameras in here in case there's other activity while we look around. On it. Did you leave it or do I have to leave it? There we go. ML. What are these? What does that say? More graffiti everywhere. There's that eye again. It's here. Whoa, this is like extensive. These nuts. Okay. Is this the lake? Yeah. It seems like a likely place to turn up bodies, but they sent down divers in the days after the disappearance. And nothing. Creepy. This is one unbelievably dead plant. Okay. Cool. What's this? It looks like a photograph of the site when construction first started. So, a little over 15 years ago. A lot of the surrounding area has grown back since then. Adam or something? Adam Z. EX. I wonder, there's like a lot of, it looks like initials or something on the walls. Ugh, gross. This has to be some sort of health hazard. Well, but nobody's here anymore, so nobody's checking the help. Andy. Andy, we've seen a couple of those, haven't we? Okay. Some kind of locker room for employees? You said an employee went missing too, right? Yeah, that was a few months after the lodge opened. It was a man named Eddie, one of the night cleaners. At nighttime. One night during his shift, he left the room to get more towels and just never came back. At first, they thought he got fed up with the job and left, and he never showed up to town again. He left everything in his apartment behind, including his dog. I disappeared and they didn't do anything about it? Right, but they didn't have anything to go on. So eventually it was concluded that he quietly skipped town and the search ended, but I don't buy that. I bet those of you watching don't either. I forgot we're like live streaming. It's like very meta. So there's way too many loose ends. Like, why not tell anyone he was leaving? And why would he leave his dog behind? Yeah, no sane person, which maybe he wasn't sane, but no sane person would just leave their dog behind. I'm sorry. Dogs are like angels in this world. In this world, in, you know, our world. Knowing what we do now, it really looks like the first in a larger pattern of disappearances surrounding this place. There's another pentagram. There's Z. Think if there's ghosts here, I would be really sad to have a haunt an employee bathroom. Yeah. Well, I don't think anyone died in this room specifically. So just in the other rooms. Only some of them. Officially, there have been only 2 deaths here, and both of them were guests. But we don't really know what happened to all those who disappeared. Surely they did some sort of blood detection after that. Luminol or whatever. Like, wouldn't they be able to tell if those people had died here, right? I think so. As far as anyone knows, no unusual traces of blood were ever found. Okay. It seems likely, before we continue, it seems likely that they went to, like, hell or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's supernatural. Or maybe it was real, but the fact that there's no blood and people disappeared and there's only been 2 deaths, bodies ever found, it seems like there has to be something pulling the strings there. Priya, are you good? This locker is open. Not sure. You guys can go back and check. I can't check. You see something? No. You don't see anything? Now I gotta go back and check. Let's go here. What's this place? Oh, you know what? I changed my mind. I don't know that I'd have the balls to explore a place like this, like at night. Okay. Emma, welcome to hell. Huh. That's not ominous at all. Hill. You can really smell the damp down here. That's mold, actually. I bet it floods when it rains hard. That's why there's so much debris around. At least they have a drain, so it's not some disgusting pool of water. Probably drains out to the lake. I feel like there's a lot of clues being said in these dialogues that I'm just not gonna pick up. Whoa, something's happening. The haunted washing machine. Hello? There's someone who wants to speak with us or do laundry. Can you do that again to show that you're here? Holy shit, Elena, are you kidding all this? Yeah. We're trying to find out what happened to the people who disappeared here. Are you one of them? Or are you one of the guests who died here? Is it gonna be... Can you help us find out where all of those people who disappeared went? There's a lot of people wondering what happened to them. Wow, that's something. Huh. Okay. Is this like a bad... I bet this is the bad entity because they didn't say beep and say yes to the other two questions about if you're someone who disappeared or died here. And so if you're not one of those two categories, like who else are you? Maybe the demon? Were they forced to leave for some reason? Elena, yeah? I think we should turn off our lights. You think we should turn off our lights? That's like the worst idea I've ever heard. Make ourselves more open to communication. Are you the demon? Okay. Turn yours off. Wow. This is awful. Isn't it? It was your idea. This is good. Just let yourself get used to the dark. Whoever we're talking to, if you're still here, can you touch my hand to make yourself known? You have some balls on you. I do not want anything touching my hand, okay? My hand. Or knock on the walls or something. We really want to figure out what happened here 10 years ago. Do you know anything about that? Oh, I don't like the red light. Holy shit, do you see that? Did the people who disappeared here come willingly? Did someone make them come here? Not getting much. And try something else. Do you know what happened to them? Did someone hurt them here? Are they dead? Priya. Oh, wait, can I... Oh. I've had dialogue options. I don't think I want to be down here anymore. It feels really bad. Whatever's down here doesn't mean us any harm, right? How do you know that, Priya? You don't know that. Is this supposed to be a yes or a no? I think that... Okay. Seems like there's a stronger presence over here, maybe? Is there something over here you want us to know about? I really don't like this. Priya? No, did she disappear? Oh my god, she disappears, doesn't she? Priya? You're a butthole. What the hell? Oh, you're so funny. Scaring the absolute crap out of your friend and camera woman. Sorry. It was too good of a chance to pass up. Well, you know what? It's too good of a chance for me not to leave. It's too good for me not to leave right now. Maybe I'll just do that. No, wait. I was just being a jerk. Yeah. I agreed to help film your show, not get fucking pranked. Yeah, I know. I won't do it again. I'm sorry. Can be done with the basement for now. It is a good spot, though. I want to film more down here later, but I can do it by myself if I have to. Sound good? Fine. Okay. Okay, back upstairs then. But we should at least set up one of the static cameras down here in case anything else happens. Okay, I can do that. was she over here near the drain? I wonder if the drain, because they mentioned it before. That's gonna come into play later. Okay. Love, peace and love. Okay. All right, Priya. Jerk. I like you. 12% less now. There, I said it. Find me below. Well, we just went down to the basement. And there it says find me. It's interesting because graffiti, like, in this world could either be written by... Whoa, the whole thing's collapsed. It can either be written by, like, teens coming in and prank oh, welcome to hell. But it can also be written by the people who presumably disappeared. So, don't get too close. You can't tell me what to do. Damn, what a mess. Must have rotted away. Safe to be walking around in here? It's fine, probably. Anything for the content. I mean, come on. That's reassuring. It'll be fine. Just don't go jumping on things. You can't tell me what to do, Priya. Okay. Floor 2. These nuts. The long hallway. Angel room. Leave me alone. Okay, let's start at the first end of the hallway because it seems to get more and more dramatic as you go. So I'll start at the first door. Go down. XP. Okay, let's just do this hallway. Okay. I say that way too much. The I too. So these are the guest rooms. The people who disappeared slept right here in these very rooms 10 years ago. There's this terrifying recording from the reporter who came up here the morning after everyone disappeared when she realized that something was wrong. She's walking through the guest rooms and filming all the backpacks and blankets that had been left behind and not a soul in sight. We definitely need to stay in one of these rooms. We definitely need to stay in one of these murder rooms overnight. You crazy. Crazy, crazy. Okay. Sky. So you said a guest disappeared. I don't remember ever hearing about that one. Yeah, that was the second disappearance. It was a kid. Oh. It was a kid staying. Sorry, I missed that. Oh, crap. Yeah, it was bad. Yes, it was bad. I totally know what you're talking about. The main theory was that she'd wandered out into the woods and got lost. There were search parties, tracking dogs, the whole deal. But they didn't find her. No. That was just a couple months before the lodge closed for good. I keep forgetting that there's... Oh. You think that's what really happened to her? Is that why the lodge... We know that's... I mean, I think it's pretty much assumed that we know that's not why... what happened to her, so let's just ask if that's why the lodge closed. Not officially, but it did help. They'd already had multiple deaths, and then losing a kid, it's hard to recover from that. Okay, this isn't scary, but who steals a mirror? Who steals a mirror and then hikes back for miles with it? Maybe some kids broke it. Find the shards though then, Priya? I wonder what that has to do with it. The bed was missing in that room too. Wave. It's happening again. It's the ghost drawing. Hello? There's someone here who wants to speak with us. We're just here to look around. Can you help us? Are Are you one of the people who disappeared here 10 years ago? These were the rooms you were staying in, right? Is there something here you want us to see? Not getting much. How much of a reaction do you normally get? Some haunted places are super active, others not so much. We might just need some other method of communicating with them. Some spirits take better to certain methods than others. I'm not turning my light off again. Yeah, I know. We can use the spirit box or something later. Okay, Priya. Haunted toilet! Blah. Is every abandoned place you visit as gross as this? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they are abandoned. It just happens when you leave a bunch of stuff untouched for years and years. Yeah, nature takes over. Nature. Bathroom. Bad joke. Okay. There's a smiley face again. There's a lot of trash in here. Probably junk from local kids coming up here to party. Pretty long hike just to drink a few beers away from your parents. Off into this room, which I don't trust at all. With die written on it. But how are you feeling about staying the night here? Pretty good, actually. Starting to lose my mind. It's creepy, but it doesn't feel that bad. I mean, as long as we're staying up in one of these rooms and not in the basement. Now that you mention it, okay, Priya, we're not staying in the basement. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. You better be kidding. Otherwise, I'm taking my little booty out of here. Whoa. Holy shit. Wow. 54. Damn, look at the kinds of stuff that's written on here. I mean, there's a lot of the usual edgy Hail Satan type of stuff, but some of this is just weird. This is the realm of the dead and dying. Take cover and weep, for it does not hear you. Like, what the hell does that mean? We are crawling on our hands and knees. We are screaming in the dark. I'm deeply uncomfortable. None of this was here, was it? 10 years ago? No, this is like some sort of shrine victim. I'm gone. But in the most twisted way possible. Make sure to get some good close-ups of this, okay? I don't know how long I want to be in this room. Wow. There's still something so uncomfortable about seeing, and then it's, of course, in the angel room. See, I told you I didn't trust that room. Leave me alone. I bet that here writings are people saying that we're still here. Okay, gotta walk back the long. Do not tell me we're going back in that room. Hello? You heard that, right? Yeah, I heard something. You are crazy, Priya. It sounded like something scraping on the... Alright, let's go. It sounded like it was right around here, didn't it? Is there a spirit that wants to talk with us? It says leave me alone. Maybe they were scratching that on the wall, and they just want us to, like, walk out of here. Can you give us a sign that you're here? It wants us to leave it alone. Very funny. I'm not joking. Can you give us a sign if you want us to leave? Guess not, then. It doesn't want us to leave, it wants us to stay forever. I'm not going back in those. Ooh. It's not that spooky. Like, the game itself, it's just kind of uncomfortable. I really hope this doesn't collapse while someone was walking on it. Like one of those people who left the graffiti. You'd break your leg, or you'd have heard about it, right? If someone else had gotten hurt up here? Maybe if they put it online, I probably would have. Okay. I bet there's something on the other side of this that we just can't see. Okay. Doesn't look like we can go further up. Yeah, too bad. Where do we go? So there's been some weird activity so far. I think we should do a spirit box session in here. This is basically the heart of the building. We can definitely get something good up here. Okay, cool. So for those of you watching who haven't seen it before, this is a spirit box. Basically, it's a tool for helping any spirits that are here connecting with us. On this show, we have one person ask questions and the other listen through headphones while blindfolded. Am I going to be blindfolded? Of course you do that to me, Priya. That way, the listener doesn't know what questions are being asked to avoid bias in interpreting the answers. Elena, are you okay with listening? I could just turn the other way so that I don't see your lips. That's also a solution. I'll just, you know what? I'll do it. Let's do it. Have my eyes and ears totally covered after what you did in the basement. Okay, I deserve that. You do. But if I listen, then you have to ask the questions. I don't know if you know how to do that. I've seen spirit boxes in shows before. It's a pretty important part of the ghost hunt. I can write down some example questions if you need them. I know what to ask, really. It's not your channel, though, Elena. All right, I'll trust you. Just make sure that if you get interesting answers, you follow up on them. I will. Okay, putting in the blindfold and headphones on now. Priya, can you hear me? Guess not. Hello? So I haven't really done this before. Are there any, spirits here with us? My name is Elena. So, can you let me know you're here? Are you willing to speak with us? Are you willing to speak with us? Around. You're with us. Okay. Okay. That's good, I think. All right. Are you one of the people who disappeared here? Are you one of the people who died here? I'm gonna go with disappeared. Because you'd think because it's like the EMF and the spirit box that it would be someone who died. But there's only been, what, 2 confirmed deaths at this place? And there's been more people who disappeared. So if we can get a confirmation that someone's disappeared, that's pretty big. Absent. I think that's confirmation, right? Absent. So you're someone who disappeared. Okay. I will take that as a yes. If you're one of them, then where did you all go? Then is everyone who disappeared dead now? I'm gonna go with that because I'm curious about that. Green. Ooh, that's a lot of people. I'm not sure what that means. Green means go. Go means yes, Elena. I think that's what that means. Can you give me some more details? Or maybe it's something else, but that's my interpretation of it. Water. Are they in the drain? Are they in the lake? Like the lake? There weren't any bodies found in the lake. You mean something else with water? The drain? Approaching? What? What's approaching? A demon? Behind? Oh. You're not messing with me, are you, Priya? Priya? Okay, this is fine. I would be out of there so fast. So why this place? Did someone tell you to come here? How did you know about the lodge? Did someone tell you to come here? Ribbon. Or maybe Rip? Rip? A lot of people think you were part of some sort of cult. Is that true? Is that why you came here? Scared? I'm scared too. I'm scared too. You were scared? Scared of what? I think that means she's scared right now. They make you do something out here? Did someone hurt you? Did you kill yourselves? What the hell? Priya, huh? There was a big crash upstairs literally just now. Shit, let's go see. I think you'd feel the vibrations, but whatever. Is it in the demon room? It's in the... Ooh. There's something so unsettling about that room. I don't know why. I really don't like it. I mean, I know why. At the crash. Is that mirror back? The one that was gone. Ooh. Now I'm creeped out. I think I'm also creeped out because I'm playing this late at night. Oh, here this is. This is it. This fell off the wall. Oh, this was the room where we had the EMF before. Whoa, look at that. What did you ask it? Just about what happened to the people who disappeared. Or I asked if they had killed themselves. Well, that's what I asked specifically before then, but this looks almost like water. So I'm tempted to go with this one. Or no, I'll be honest. Holy shit, Elena. That's what people think, right? Is what, some sort of messed up cult? How else would they have known about the lodge at all? Someone had to tell them it was here. I mean, you clearly got a reaction from whatever is here. It isn't right. Isn't this right where the EMF went off earlier too? Yes. I think we should stay here for a bit, see if it does anything else. You can set up the camera on the tripod for a bit, give your arms a rest. Okay, sounds good. So, you're not gonna be happy about this. Uh-oh. But I think we should turn off our lights again. This isn't like the basement. There's enough moonlight up here to see a little. We don't know that these spirits are friendly. Even if they are the people who disappeared, we don't know that they're friendly. Okay. Look, it makes the show so much more suspenseful to do stuff like this. Let me see what it's like without the light. Oh, we can actually see this time. Okay, this isn't bad. Yeah, see? Sorry, your usual camera guy probably doesn't get hung up on stuff like this, huh? It's fine. I know asking a lot more than your usual gigs. And I'll just edit out the parts where we argue about the lights, you know? It'll all be edited anyway, so people don't have to watch like 5 hours of us standing around. Right. So, I was wondering what made you interested in coming up here. Besides the getting paid part, obviously. It was mostly getting paid. You really into ghosts? You could say that. I'll just say I'll do this one. I don't know that I believe in ghosts, but I would love it if they did exist. I've never had any super convincing supernatural things happen to me, but I'd like for them to exist because I like, you know, from a spooky point of view, but then also from obviously like what's after life and everything. So I like watching stuff like this online. I think there's a lot of things like what happened here that can't be explained. And when terrible things happen in places like this, it leaves something behind. So is being here pretty scary for you then? Kind of. But I also know I'll wake up in the morning and everything will be okay. Yeah, I understand. What made you start the channel? Some prior experience with the supernatural? No, I actually don't believe in ghosts. What? Wait. Really? Yeah. You seem super into the EMF going off and everything. Yeah. And going on about how ghosts knocked this picture off the wall? Yeah, I know. Are you the one setting all this up? Getting a reaction out of me? There are lots of ghost hunters who really don't believe in what they're doing, but the way I see it is that I'm providing entertainment. I can craft a story which makes people want to watch, and I'm good at it. Honestly, I think if the EMF meter and spirit box and all that are bullshit. Humans are really, really good at seeing patterns and randomness and convincing themselves it means something. But like, why would a ghost communicate through a radio or electromagnetic fields? I see her point, but also if that's like the way the physics works and it's something that us humans right now just can't understand, I think there's so much in the world that we can't understand. And I'm not saying it's ghosts or supernatural or anything, but things that were considered supernatural like 100 years ago, we fully understand now. I mean, I'm talking to you on a camera, on a video feed, on YouTube and everything. Like none of this stuff existed before. So I think that sometimes there are things that we just don't understand and maybe never will understand. And you have to be okay with that. You have to find comfort in knowing that there's just some things that you're never gonna know, never gonna understand. That was a tangent. It doesn't really make sense, but it's what people expect to see, and I know how to build it into a good narrative. So why do you act like this? Why do you act like you think it's real? Because I'm the main face of the show, and my subscribers watch because they want to see something scary and unexplainable. Not me telling them that the weird scratching sound they heard is actually raccoons or whatever. It's not like I want to trick people and make them feel dumb for believing it's real. I like running the channel and I'm good at it. I like telling these stories and visiting these weird, creepy places and making people feel something when they watch. If I could finally get the channel to full time, that would be amazing. I'd do pretty much anything for that. I get that. It's cool that you're so into the craft of it, Elena. Yeah? There's a man standing outside. Supernatural here? What? A man. A man standing outside. Ooh, chills. Just standing there in the dark. That's like my worst nightmare. Oh my god, that's so creepy. This is another joke. I swear I'll kill you. I'm not fucking joking. There's a fucking guy out there. Let me see. Just come over slowly. No sudden movement. The windows are cracked, so if he's close enough, he can hear. God. Just standing there. You tell any of your viewers you were coming here today? No, I'm not an idiot. What is he carrying? Crowbar. Oh, you guys are screwed. We need to leave. We need to leave now. Are you still filming? Why filming? There's a guy and you want to know if I'm filming? Yes, obviously. What if he does something? I'm sorry. If he's gonna kill you, it doesn't matter if there's camera footage. First of all, he can probably get rid of it if he sees the camera. Second of all, none of that matters if you're gone. I mean, I know there's justice and stuff like that, but from a personal perspective, if you're gone, you're gone. Let me get the camera. Focus on defending yourself, not recording your murder. He's moving. He's coming inside. Priya. He just came in. Fucking sound. Sound. Just wait here. Oh my god, turn it off, turn it off! I fucking am! You should... Priya. Oh my god, we're dead. Do you think he heard that? The loud beeping? Get under the bed. Where's he going? You guys are screwed. I don't believe that he just decided not to come in here. We need to leave before he comes back. Priya. Listen. Back downstairs. What's he doing? I don't care what he's doing. We have to get out of here now. Not gonna take the tripod? Whoa. Oh, the lights are off, that's why. It's like it's gotten darker. You guys do realize you're just cornering yourself, right? Oh my god, I'm on edge. What was that? Some laundry in the basement. Basement. It's not up here. Let's get the fuck out. Hold on a second. What are you doing? Priya, where? Oh my god. My god. Fuck this, I'm leaving. Shit, Elena, you're still filming, right? What? What the hell are you doing? You have to come see this. You need to record this. We need to leave. I gotta agree with Elena on this one, Priya. That guy comes back up. He's not coming up. Is he dead? What do you mean, why do you need to record it? Just come and see this and you'll understand. This is... I don't even know. I have to film this. Is this the explanation to why everybody's gone missing? I like this. I'm gripped. No. 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 Wait, where did she go? Where's... Huh. Ugh. Oh, we set up the camera before. Wouldn't we be able to see him? I knew it. It had something to do with the vents. Okay. What? That's... It's not down there, is he? That's what the crowbar was for, to pry the gate up. A person even fit in there? It's like a tunnel or something. It's small, but yeah, you could crawl through. Is he capturing people? I have to see what's down there. Oh, no. No, we don't. We don't have to do that. You don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it. There's a hidden tunnel no one's ever talked about, and a guy just vanished into it. This could be it. This could be the whole thing. What happened to all those people? It's not. Are you listening to yourself? This is insane. We could be the ones to solve it for real. not fake ghost stuff. I'm never gonna get a chance like this again. You're not gonna solve it. These people all went out into the woods and died, and animals ate their bodies, and no one will ever find them. And we're gonna follow them. If they follow that man down there. And maybe they killed themselves on purpose, or maybe it was an accident, and we don't know. But isn't that way more likely than anything involving this? Give me the camera. What? If you don't want to go down there, then I have to film it myself. Worst idea in the history of terrible ideas. You want to get yourself killed for a stupid channel? You can be famous for a day. God, listen to yourself. We're out in the woods, miles from anyone except, oh right, some guy who just crawled in through this tunnel. The way this works is we go tell someone else this is here, and then they come and look in the creepy tunnel, the murder basement, so we don't die. Fine, then you do that. You can hike back to town in the dark all by yourself. To a car you don't have the keys to. And hope whoever drives by in the middle of the night and sees you there alone is nice enough to help. Wow, brutal. You're a fucking asshole. Yeah. I'm gonna go find something that will make me famous. See you in a bit. Oh, Priya, fine. God damn it. Can't believe I'm doing this. Oh, screw this. I should not be doing this. Let's just hope Priya's still alive. What am I doing? Oh, fuck, I'm gonna die down here. Uh-oh. What? Has been healed back? The cave or something back there. Priya, you in there? Okay, I'm just gonna look for a second, that's it. When I find her, I'm going to kill her. Let's hope she's not already dead. Hello, Priya? Elena? Oh my god, Priya. Shh, over here. The man sobbing? Seeing all this? Who even knows this is here? This was definitely not in any of their reports. I really, really don't care. This is so far beyond anything I'm okay with. To go. That? Yeah, it's really creepy. Sounds like crying? Yeah. Wait! Wow. Look. My god, that's him. What is he doing? Maybe pull him back from the cliff? Just crying? Man crying next to a cliff? I would say maybe talk him off the edge? Just a big pit in the ground. Oh shit, you don't think he's going to? Oh no. Hey. Priya, what the hell are you doing? Hey, are you okay? Stay back. Okay, I'm just back here. We were up in the lodge and saw you come down here. Oh, no, this isn't right. There's not supposed to be anyone else here. Will you come away from the edge? It's not safe. No! I can't let you stop me. Look, I don't know how to say this, but you need help. We can all go back to town and find someone to talk to. That's not what I'm supposed to do. Don't you know? Isn't that why you're here? What? I dreamed about this place and I woke up, I knew it was real. Once I knew it was real, I knew I had to come down here. I knew I was going to jump in. Whoa, what are you saying? Please don't get any closer. But it wants, right? That's why it brings people here, but I don't want to jump. I don't want to. Whoa, hey. Whoever told you that you have to do this is lying to you. You can come back with us and no one told me. Didn't you know when you saw it? No, you didn't. You didn't know about this place at all. You shouldn't be here. But now you know it's real. And now that you know, it will make you jump too. Priya. Oh no. Should I pull Priya back? Take a step closer, I'll fucking kill you. Don't understand. It's not up to you. Not anymore. Now that you know you belong to it. Everyone else down there. It's time for me to join them. See you soon. No. Oh, shit. Oh, no, no, no. Wait, don't get close to the edge. He's just gone. I can't even see where it ends, Priya. Did he have to say it any simpler for you to understand? You shouldn't have looked at it. He would have thrown you down there too. All the shit he was saying about how we were gonna jump in, right? I haven't heard him hit the bottom yet. He grabbed the camera when you got him off me. All the footage. I don't care about the footage. We're getting out of here right now. Yeah. Wow. I don't want to talk about it. Elena, we just watched a guy kill himself. I don't want to fucking talk about it. What are we gonna do? We have to tell someone about the cave. We don't have the footage, the camera. We can still tell someone. There's gonna be someone looking for him, right? I can't just leave him down there to be an unsolved mystery. The other people who disappeared, think they... And we definitely have to tell someone. We can't. Damn it, Priya, isn't this what you wanted? You solved the big fucking mystery. A guy is dead and you just get to be the hero of the internet for the next month. And you're pissed because you don't have the footage for your stupid show. Not that. Is this about what he said? That now you know it's there, you're gonna jump in? We tell someone, then other people too. God, why are you acting like anything he said is real? He was clearly fucking insane. I fell in my head, like he said. No, you're stressed and scared and you almost died and it's making you paranoid. I mean, Priya, come on. It's a hole in the ground. Can't make you jump into it. Just me. You know about it too. But it's not real. You don't want to go back up there, right? We're not going to jump in. Right, Priya? Right? Wow. That was a really good narrative story. And we had some mystery solved, but there were still questions left at the end. Like, what is that big hole? Is it to hell? How did people find it in the first place if it was peeled back? And if he just saw it in his dreams, it's like, wow. And I guess the other people didn't feel comfortable saying it so that they didn't subject more people. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I certainly did. My voice needs a little bit of a break after that, but it was very atmospheric. I wasn't necessarily scared. I mean, there was a couple moments like the man standing outside that are like out of horror movies and stuff like that, but it was more just like curiosity about unraveling the mystery. But if you did enjoy it, if you enjoyed this game, I will link it down in the description if you want to play it for yourself. On top of that, if you'd like to like the video, please do. Subscribe, comment. I will most likely respond to you if you comment. Please do. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in another video. Bye.